Northumberland to the left, to the right, Sunbury. This is where the west and north branch merge to make the main branch of the Susquehanna River. The site of Fort Augusta, not much left of it. Now occupied by the Northumberland County Historical Society. This odd-looking building, very English, is across from the Historical Society building. It's a private residence. Occupies a part of what used to be the fort. Here is what is left of the fort's burial ground. Hemmed in by private houses. It's on the Susquehanna River. But they built a big dike across the street from the fort. As a result, you can't see the river from the fort. And this is from Sunbury looking north toward Northumberland. The bridge up there crosses from Sunbury to Northumberland. Lewisburg, bridge crossing from Union County to Northumberland County. This is the Packwood House, one of the oldest structures in Lewisburg. 18th century building, now housing a museum. This is the Joseph Priestley House in Northumberland. The front of the house, which faces the river. This is actually the rear of the Joseph Priestley House, which faces on a street which is filled with modest houses.
It wasn't just a thoroughfare to walk through. People used their hall, for example, for a business transaction or a greeting tradesman. The younger Priestley sons were in a real estate business, and if you were coming to buy property from them, they might open up this little folding table right here and set up chairs, and this might be the only access you would have to the house would be to transact your business right here. In the 18th century, there was a great value put on privacy. So you'll notice that as you go through the house, that each room has a door, and in the daytime, those doors would be closed, and whatever was going on in each room, would have been sort of independent to itself. And then we often say that downstairs was gentleman's space for gentleman's business, and the upstairs ladies' space for ladies' business. We know that he came here with a vast library, 3,000 books, and that it was quite remarkable that he was able to reconstruct this library in the 2 or 3 year period between the fire and the family's emigration. He managed to...
Yeah, we were saying that in the presentation it said he lost all his books.
Yes. Yes.
I wondered how he got them all.
I wonder too how he got them all back. I imagine there were friends who gave him their titles, you know, and some of course were his own titles. Perhaps his publishers came through with some books. He was hoping to start a college here, which he was never able to do. But I think that the vastness of his library was just for his own use, but also with that public use in mind. And he was very generous and loaned books out to people in the area. We know that. He was very generous with the use of his. He also played the flute as an avocation, just for fun. And so the state has provided a Baroque flute to illustrate that occupation that he enjoyed. He and his wife enjoyed playing chess, and the chessboard did belong to the Priestleys. The way we know things about this house is partly through this wonderful drawing. The original of this drawing is in the Royal Society in London. The younger family, after Dr. Priestley died, and in about 1811, the younger family went back to England. And they took the original of this drawing with them. It was something that the architect provided for the family as the house was completed. That was customary at that period.
If Priestley were alive today, this is what he would see. In front of his house, a railroad track and a Little League baseball park fronting the river. You can see some trailers over there. Those trailers are parked on an island in the Susquehanna. Bridge between Northumberland and Sunbury, looking from the Sunbury side. The west and north branches of the Susquehanna meet here to form the main branch. Branch south looking towards Sunbury. Right along the river. Looks like it has something to do with concrete.